Hey ladies, this week I thought I'd show you a greenside chip and kind of the key fundamentals to be successful. So let's just have a look on the left side here. Green line is shaft plane, red line is my foot line, which will equal my body line. So I'm quite open to the target because I'm actually going at the pin in the background over there. One that's over there. So let's just have a look here what I'm doing. I stand a little closer to the golf ball. I've got no tension, right? So my right arm is not straight. I'm not holding on for dear life. I need to let that club swing. So when I'm set up, my hands are going to be a lot closer to me. But it's more of an optical illusion because I am aimed so far left, so my hands are kind of left of my center. So we'll see as we go back here. I keep the face aimed at the golf ball quite a long time, pretty much the entire time through this shot. And then I really want you to notice what I do here with the handle. The handle goes left quite significantly, and what that lets me do is use the bounce effectively of the golf club, because I don't need to flip or anything like that, right? A lot of people flip when they're chipping. They flip their hands and they add loft and they do all kinds of crazy stuff. They expose the leading edge. We want to do the opposite of that, right? I don't need to hit a very high shot here, right? All I need to do here is get the hands ahead and keep my face pointed at the golf ball. And with this motion, you can be extremely successful, but the main thing is no tension. We've got to get that tension out of our golf swing. So on the right here, you'll see the green line is my starting shaft plane. The red line is my shoulder plane. So I've got my right arm and my right shoulder dropped way lower than my left one. That's mainly because I put my right hand on the bottom of the golf club, right? So I give a little forward press here to start, which hammers home the point that I need my hands ahead at impact. But I've got my weight forward. I've got a soft right elbow. I've got a soft left elbow. I have my head behind the golf ball. Even though it's back in my stance, I'm open to the target. And my grip is very soft. So you'll see here, I actually, from the starting position here, I'll actually create more forward shaft lean as I go through impact. And there's a little bit of body turn. You can't see it so much on the backswing, but I definitely turn a little bit when I chip with my hips. So I want you to notice impact here, because it's very, very key, and this is your entire swing and everything, is I get my hands way ahead. Right? And then what that does is I don't need a lot of manipulation. I can use the loft and the bounce of the golf club through heavy rough, and the ball shoots out perfectly every time. And then when I'm done here, I keep that face looking towards the target. There's no flip. I'm not closing my face down. I'm closing it down slightly because my shaft is going left, but I want you to see what happens here is, it shallows out my shot. I'm hitting this a little bit steeper because I am in the rough, but watch the handle and how it can stay kind of shallow for a longer period before it has to rise up. Right, and I'm hitting this with pretty dead hands, but there's just some key fundamentals here. You see the triangle that I start with, right? I just keep that intact the whole time. And then I've got very soft elbows and hands and arms. So next time you're out chipping, try to duplicate something like this, because I spent a lot of time working on this, and I have over the years, to get this to a great level, because as golf pros that work as assistant professionals and head professionals, we don't get a chance to play a lot of golf. So if I'm not hitting it well, I know that my short game needs to be really solid, so I can chip and putt really well, even if I'm hitting it all over the golf course. So just be aware next time you're practicing. Those hands need to be ahead. I'd get a little narrower with your stances. I see a lot of people chipping with really wide stances, so get a little bit narrower. Get your weight on your left heel. Jam it in there. Get your hands extremely soft on the golf club. And feel like you use your body a little bit, right? Because you'll see here, I turn my body a little bit on the way back, and then I definitely turn it on the way down. There's hip movement, right? So it's not a hands and arms motion. It's a full body motion. Just like if I were to throw a ball. One more time on the right. Watch the forward shaft lean. So key in hitting good shots. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great week.